Welcome everyone to the hardcore series on the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. This is episode 5, and today we will be digging a massive beginning to a slime farm, as well as creating an absolutely gargantuan cactus farm. So if you guys want to see how this pans out, make sure you stick around, hit that like button, and remember to subscribe. So Caves and Cliffs Part 2 finally came out on the Java and on the Bedrock Edition. And that begs the question, what have I been up to? Here you go, Bob, have a steak. Have I been gathering more moss and bone meal from our newly built farm in the last episode? Well, yeah, I have been. I've definitely been doing that. But that's not the reason it's taken me so long to come out with a new video. Have I been doing a lot of grinding at the gold farm in order to get a bunch more resources? Well, if those resources we're speaking of has to do with fixing my tools and armor, then yes. But in terms of gold, yeah, we're doing okay. But that is not the reason for my delay in videos either. So what is it? I gotta know what is taking so long in making these videos, huh? What's your excuse? Well, see, I've been doing a lot of college, and I've also been doing this other thing called relaxing. Oh yeah, and I also dug out a triple slime chunk for us to go ahead and play with today. I had dug this thing, nailed it. Now I had dug this thing all the way down to bedrock level, and as you can see, it has now turned to deep slate. I guess I misread something whenever I was looking around to see, but I thought that me mining out this entire chunk would actually not generate new chunks below this area, but I was wrong. And now we have this large area full of deep slate, and it's just deep slate below this, so I've got kind of a cool idea, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it off. So I am going to see if we can dig out this entire area to be down in the negatives so that we can see if slimes still spawn down there. Because I am absolutely curious. I don't know about you guys, but I would like to see if we can make this slime chunk go really deep and turn it into a crazy slime farm that will produce an absolute insane amount of slime balls. So I guess without further ado, we dig it the rest of the way out. And oh my god, that took an absolute insane amount of effort for that one little jump clip. And as we can see, slimes definitely are still spawning down here. So I learned 3 things while I was digging this whole entire thing out. Number 1 is up there was our bedrock layer that got turned into deep slate. So obviously, as you can see, a few layers below that, we still had this scatter of stone and stuff like that. So I was wrong about the rest of it being deep slate. Obviously, number 2 is that slimes can still spawn down here, which is absolutely amazing, because that means that we are going to be able to cram a decent amount of layers into this, and I don't know, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how many layers we're going to put into this, but as of right now, you know, I'm enjoying how deep this hole is right here. Please don't take that out of context. Now, the last thing that I found out is that there is a way to actually instantly, or close to instantly anyways, mine deep slate. So, since we're on -19, we'll go ahead and take it down to an even -20 for the sake of this. But if you mine the blocks just out of reach, it actually mines as fast as you can sprint on a single layer.
Nice.
And without doing that little trick, our mining speed is reduced to this. But like I said, you go just out of reach, you can sprint straight into the block and hold down the break block button, and bam, you are just cruising along there. And there we go, we got this whole entire thing mined down 1 block lower. Pretty cool little trick though with the insta-mining deep slate, more or less. I say that really loosely. But we found diamonds too. Really cool. I've been really wanting to increase my stockpile of these deep slate diamonds, especially the deep slate diamonds. I really like how they look. They're really cool. Man, are those guys spawning on my beacon? I like all of the deep slate variations of ore, but my god, I am really gonna have to get out of here soon. I keep getting swarmed by these guys. But as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I really like all of the deep slate variations of ore, but man, by far the diamond and the redstone look the coolest. Now, there's a couple of holes that need patched up, but we'll patch it up in just a moment. Because for right now, I need to pack up the beacon. There we go. Now we'll make sure we got all of the beacon parts, and we do. The way that I can remember this is because we need 164 blocks for a beacon. So that would be a stack and 100. I got faith in you for the... Now that's deep, bro. Here you go, Bob. You want another steak? Good doggy. Now let's put away these resources for the last time. And as you can see, we got a fair amount of slime blocks out of that. Oh, plus all these. Yeah, we got a real fair amount of slime blocks out of that. Almost a full barrel. Something else we need to check out too. Look at the coal ore that I've got. Oh, which way is facing... That it? That's gotta be it. That's not it. Look at how much coal ore we've got. The deep slate coal ore. We've got almost 3.5 stacks of like the rarest block in the entire game. That's pretty dope. We have lots of the tough blocks. You know, everybody makes a joke that this stuff's so tough to get, but honestly, it's not. It's like insta-mineable, and it's not that hard to find as long as you're deep underground. It comes in pretty big deposits. It's easy to find, even before this update. Next thing I want to do is actually make a load of chests. How many chests does this make? Does that only make half a stack? Okay, yeah, that makes half a stack of chests. That should be okay. Grab a stack of shulker shells. These are all harvested from tons of end raiding, which I don't even know if I showed you guys all the end raiding that I did. I combined a lot of the pickaxes so that I could have a bunch of spares. But yeah, I did a lot of end raiding. And there we go. This barrel is full of shulker boxes. Our ender chest is full of empty shulker boxes. Then we got a rocket box, my toolbox, and a beacon box. I really need to go through and actually make a proper ender chest, like with a bunch of assortment of things that I could have, like a mobile storage system. But I'm actually kind of liking it as an infinite storage unit. I mean... Look at all of this. Each of these can hold 27 stacks of items, and I'm carrying 24 of them. And I've got 24 ender chests, coincidentally. But yeah, I don't know. That's been working out for me. Now, I have a lot of nearly broken pickaxes here, and I don't want to see them fully break, but at the same time, one of my tridents are about to break if I throw it back in my system again, so I think it's probably worth me getting mending for each of those tridents real quick. For that, we're going to need some books.
Bruh.
Which I'm going to need something other than Silk Touch on this axe. I can trade with this dude here. Give him a bunch of books, and these dudes can take sticks. And from that little bit of trading, I was able to acquire 2 mending books. So we'll take our 2 most desperately broken tridents. We'll go ahead and pop mending on each of those. Now we should be able to pop our last 2 tridents into these. Hit this switch. That'll start activating the farm, and that definitely pours piglins out of this thing. And now we can go ahead and mend up our trident and the rest of our tools. Yes, my piggies, come through. Come through. Now see, every now and again, one of those little baby piglins, pigmen, zombie pigmen, whatever, they end up coming through the glass somehow, I'm guessing? See, look, we got one right here. Yeah, I don't know how those guys end up getting out, but I'll probably have to redo the bottom portion of this to make it all solid blocks or something. I imagine that'll probably fix my problem. But with me carrying 0 totems and everything like that, yeah, that makes me hella nervous, man. Those little zombified piglins popping out of the farm like that. Alright, there we go. So now we just need to get Unbreaking 3 on all 4 of these guys, and Mending on just 1 and 2 over here. Oh yeah, and we filled 2 barrels and a little bit of the 3rd barrel. Not to mention the 2 hoppers behind these guys are all the way filled up. A little bit of gold ingots in there already. And this side should look pretty similar. Hello? Oh wow, we got a lot less gold nuggets in this side, which is kinda strange. Yeah, kinda strange, but whatever, it is what it is. Now, as much as I would love to go ahead and finish off this slime farm right here, there is something else that needs my attention even more, because I need a lot of green dye to actually complete this project the way that I would like to. Oh, and check out the shield. I found a resource pack on the Bedrock Tweaks website that lets the shield be a lot lower, so that's actually really nifty. We should be able to see a lot more now. I think if I block, yeah, it comes way up, but without blocking, you know, it's way out of the way now. But right over here, behind this pedestal, I've already set up the beginnings of one of those little auto furnace arrays, the XP storing kind, because we're going to be needing to make a cactus farm. And I thought that by making it over here, we'd be able to have 2 large cactus towers that are constantly producing cactus. They'll drop down, and I want to make it funnel over here and into these hoppers, but then also probably have like a barrel assortment. Yeah, I'll probably end up installing a little barrel assortment on each side of these for like overflow in case we end up filling up the hoppers and stuff like that. I don't anticipate that that's going to happen, but you never know. We might run out of fuel in these, or I might just forget about them. I don't know. But before we go ahead and figure all that out and put all that stuff in, we're going to need to set up our beacon. And the first buff that we are going to go with is going to be Haste 2. Because I need to farm some trees for all those hoppers. Why did I plant my tree all the way over here? Oh well. And I assume a stack of hoppers will probably suffice. That'll probably be enough. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how we can now get 4 times the amount of cut copper for each of the copper blocks that we put into the stone cutter. That is pretty nice. It'll save on time mining in the long run. However, I don't know how often I'll be using that because I really prefer the other style of copper anyways. And now we've got a little bit of progress to show on what we've been building here. And there we go, we've got a little bit of the facade all figured out. We got all the auto smelting arrays for the infinite experience, and one of them even has all of the redstone hooked up. That's it. Tiny little circuit. I like it. We got the cut copper all throughout this whole entire build, and I kind of like it. I like it almost as much as the other style copper, especially whenever you're just like partially exposing it. It looks really nice. Stairs above the chests so we can feed in items. I've got sand going right now to get some extra glass, because we're going to need a lot for the builds. You can see I got a couple layers of this cactus farm in, and I got a couple of layers on the other side as well.
Oh my god!
Okay, maybe more than a couple. Yeah, as of right now, this thing goes all the way up. Oh. Nailed it. This thing goes all the way up. The final layer is on Y212, which is pretty cool. It's just peering above the clouds, and I'm torn. Do I keep going higher? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments section what you guys think. The build limit is now up to 320. So this has still got another 108 blocks of possibility to expand on. And I'll have to increase my render distance just to see my house from here. There we go. Render distance has been increased, and yeah, we can see everything. We can even see the slime farm from over here, which is pretty cool. And I'm really liking how this area is turning out. Obviously, I need to develop the pathways and get it to cut around this yin-yang structure we've got here. And it'll have to branch out this way. We'll have to sneak in a couple of more builds somewhere. But I am super hyped for this project, and only the real OGs on this channel will remember what we did with the cactus farm in the Rob's Mind LP, because this was only in my world for one single episode, and then my world got corrupted and I had to start over, and I never rebuilt this cactus farm. So let me know down in the comments if you know what we're going to be building, because it's going to be a twin model of it. Give me that beef. And this cactus farm, man, it definitely produces. Look at all of that. This is what we have gotten in the time that I have built this cactus farm. just saw some more falling down now. I guess that is stuck on a glass pane. That's got to be really rare for that to happen, I'd imagine. Now, this cactus tower on the right-hand side is 35 layers tall, and we're going to be replicating it on this side. I've got 2 layers in, so that's 33 layers to go. Oh man, what did I get myself into? Well, I guess the only way to get into it is to actually start placing blocks. Alright, so there is some progress done on the left-hand tower, but we're still probably about only halfway up this tower to get them to match up equally at the top. So let's just go on up there, and we're just gonna do one of these. And now we are all the way done. And oh my god, that took a long time. We're all the way up here at Y212, above the clouds, just as it's supposed to be. Like I said, if you have a preference, let me know in the comments section. Should we build this all the way to max build height? I don't know. But if we do, man, it would be pretty nuts, wouldn't it? Although part of me may think it's a little unnecessary, because it looks like this side is totally filled up, this hopper and chest right here. So let's clear this stuff out. Now I've got to go all the way back up here and get rid of this scaffolding. See you guys in about 100 years. And there we go, that's all cleaned up, and man, that looks epic already. Oh, part of me thinks we should keep going up with it, but I am not building any more cactus farm in today's episode. I think one thing we will sort out real quick, though, is the redstone system, because yeah, we're gonna need to get this stuff into its proper place so we can start smelting it up. Oh, a lot of steps are involved here. Step 1 is clearing out all of the barrels underneath each cactus farm so that we can go ahead and, you know, get this ball rolling with the redstone. Step 2 is gonna be getting all the redstone resources. Oh, I'm gonna need more repeaters. And now for step 3, we're going to actually need to clear a little bit of space and install all of our redstone for an auto dropper. And there we go. Now we have our auto dropper set up with all the redstone going in there. The dropper will just spit out cactus, and it'll make its way along this little path all the way over to the bubble column, end up in the first hopper, and then it will make its way through the chain. Now we'll go ahead and add a bunch of composters up here to try and reduce some of the lag from the open hoppers, and I need a couple more. And there we go. Now the problem is solved. No more lag, or at least much reduced lag, and we have got a fully functional XP storing cactus smelter and storage array with 2 massive skyscrapers, and we are going to have to decorate them out, and I've got a spectacular plan for it, but I haven't built it up in a creative world, so I can't show it off to you guys yet. Guess you'll just have to wait and see. Now I know it has been a long time between my posts, but I am going to do my best to get another video out before Christmas. Maybe I'll even try and back up a couple of videos so that I can have a little stockpile to get everybody through the Christmas holiday break and stuff like that. But if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, as I'm sure you can tell it has taken me a long time to complete. We have built up these 2 absolutely enormous cactus farms, not to mention dug a hole all the way down to the bottom of the world, pretty much. So now I've got a lot of half-finished projects going on, but you know what? That's a problem for future Rob. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ouch. Ouch.